This video is for the solving exponential equations using logs notes. So we're going to start by just solving just some basic exponential equations, okay? So our little warm-up spot here, it says using a common base to solve an exponential equation. So we've got 5 to the n plus 10 equals 25. So what we can do is we can rewrite the 25 as 5 squared. That way, we can do n plus 10 equals 5, and we can solve it. Oh, sorry, that should have been 5 squared, so e equals 2. I'm sorry. Exponent equals exponent. I apologize. So here, n is going to equal a negative 8. Okay, 27. I've got to be able to write 27 and 9 with the same base, so 9 is 3 squared to the a plus 2. 27 is 3 cubed to the 4a minus 2. Okay, not done yet. Multiply exponent times exponent. So this would be 2 times a is 2a. 2 times 2 would be 4 equals 3. 3 times 4a is 12a. 3 times a negative 2 is a negative 6. Then I can set the exponents equal to each other. Solve for a using menu 3(1), and a is going to equal 1. Okay, so if you can make a common base, do it. So what do we do if a common base is not possible? So we isolate the exponential expression. We take the logarithm of both sides. You may need to expand the log using the power rule, and then we solve and check for those extraneous solutions. And so it says here, rounded answers may not produce the exact same answer, but they'll be very close. So what we're going to do, 2 to the x equals 61. I can rewrite this as logarithm. Okay, so I can write log. So the base of the exponent is the little number here. What's after the equal sign goes there, and that equals x. Again, you guys have an advantage because your calculators will do logarithms of different bases. Okay, so again, it's not an exact answer. But it's pretty close. All right, so this one, the base of the exponent is the little number in front of log. The 92 is what goes in parentheses, and that equals m minus 7. Trying to see what they've done here. So if we do, let's do just the logarithm part. Okay, so we would have 2.1745 equals m minus 7. So we would have to go back and either solve this equation here. We can just add 7 to both sides and get 9.1745 equals m. Okay. On the rest of these, I'm probably not going to solve them, just get them set up. Again, your calculator does way more than some of the other types of calculators do. So we've got 4 times 7 to the n equals 148. I want to get this 4 out of here first. I'm going to divide both sides by 4 so that I have 7n equals 37. Now I can rewrite this. Log 7 of 37 equals n. Again, type this into your calculator. Just this part, and you're going to get n equals 1.8556. Same thing with this. I want to get everything away from the exponent in its base. Okay, so 4, 3 to the w equals, this would be an 8. So I could rewrite this as log 4 to the 8 equals 3w. And so for this one, when you solve this piece, log 48 is 1.5. Just remember some of these you have to go back, and here you would have to divide by 3 both sides. So w would equal 0.5. Okay, so remember sometimes there's a second step even after taking the logarithm. All right, the next page Okay. So this one, if we get the 7, so if we subtract, I'm going to subtract the 7 from both sides. And so I would have negative 4x plus 1. And this would equal, if I subtract it, that's a positive 18, so it would be a positive 11. If I don't like this negative here because I can't write log to the negative 4. So I could divide both sides by a negative 1 so that I get 4 to the x plus 1 equals negative 11. But what happens here is if I rewrite this, so log 4 to the negative 11, immediately I run into a problem that is no solution. Because I can't do this. I can't take the logarithm of a negative number. Okay? On this one, I'm going to divide both sides by that 10. So again, I want just, is that a K? I think it's a K. I made an X. So this would be a 4. And then log this number here, this number here, equals 3x minus 3. Again, when you take the logarithm of this, you're going to get something kind of wonky, 8,614. And you still have some solving to do. So in this case, x is going to equal 1.2871. Work one that's got a little bit to it here. That's got a second step in it. All right, let's go down to 13. Okay. Several things to do here on 13. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So I would have 6 times 16, 7y plus 2 equals 84. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 6. So I would have 16, 7y plus 2 equals 14. Rewrite it as a logarithm. 16 goes here, 14 goes here, equals 7y plus 2. Okay, do the logarithm. So, move that a little bit. If we do the logarithm, 14, there we go. So we get 0.951839 equals 7y plus 2. I could solve it by hand from here by subtracting 2 and then dividing by 7. So to show you that I get the same answer here. So y equals negative 0.149737. Or I could do the menu 3-1. And I get the same answer.